Welcome, dear children. Today I am going to explain the first lesson of social science sources. What is a source? Human beings had created many facilities to lead their life since ancient times. If the things used by human beings in the past have remained, then they are called as the sources by historians. Hence, the agricultural tools left by the earlier people, forts, coins, inscriptions, arms, temples, and other religious buildings are considered as sources to write history. Similarly, the written documents and the literary works are the main source of history. The materials needed for the writing of history are the primary sources. These sources can be divided into two parts. They are literary sources, archaeological sources. In the literary sources, there are two types in literary sources. One is written literature and oral literature. Written literature is the main source of literary source. Literature can be bring the contemporary social life of the times of the writer alive to us. A literary work portrays the then existing aspects of life either directly or indirectly. There are two types in written literary forms. They are native literature and foreign literature. Native literature. The history created by the Indians in native language is called as the native literature. Literary works in Sanskrit, Prakrit, Kannada, Telugu, Tamil, Hindi, Marathi, Kashmiri, Gujarati, Oriya, and so many languages, native languages, are the sources. In Kautilya's Arthashastra, King Hala's Gatha Saptashati, Vishakadatta's Mudra Rakshasa, Kallana's Rajatarangini, Banabhatta's Harcha Charitra, Pampa's Vikramarjuna Vijaya, these are all the literary sources, native literary sources. If you come to foreign literature, many foreigners who visited India, traveled or travelers or ambassadors, businessmen, officials, and some missionaries have recorded their observations and experiences in their works. These works can consider as foreign literature. Among the foreign literatures, the main sources are Megasthenes Indica, Fahian's Gokoki, Huensang's Siyuki, and Akbar's Babar's Tuch-i Babri, so many, etc. Apart from these, there are many writings that serve as the sources. Oral literature. The oral literature means the folk stories, folk songs, folk legends, some other sources. A person, that passes from one person to another by word of mouth. Since the beginning of human life, human beings are passing on their experiences in the form of story, songs, and other sources. They pass it to generation to generation. The folk people have created ballads about their local heroes. There are ballads on Kumararama, the Nayak of Chittadurga, Kempegowda, Tipu Sultan, Sangoli Rayana, etc. So there are legend behind the names and places like Shravanabelogola, Bengaluru, Koppala. Patarkallu, Gokarna, and Mysore, etc. Archaeological sources. Let's come to archaeological sources. Archaeological sources are divided into inscriptions, coins, monuments, others. Archaeological sources are available not only on the surface of the earth but are also are hidden deep in the depths of earth. The hidden things in the earth are dug out by using scientific methods. This process is called excavation. Harappan civilization came to the light only due to the process of excavation. During excavation, ruins of buildings, inscriptions, coins, uh, bangles, seals, beads, etc. They are going to found. These are analyzed by applying various scientific methods to understand the life of people of those times. Inscriptions. Inscriptions means engraved writing. Inscriptions are written on the stone, rock, metal, ivory, etc., minerals, etc. Inscriptions are more reliable as these have direct relation with the then events. Ashoka's inscriptions are the earliest inscription found in India. Most of his inscriptions are in Brahmi script. Their language is Prakrit. Thousands of inscriptions are found in Kannada, Telugu, Tamil, Sanskrit, Prakrit language. Samudragupta's Allahabad pillar inscription, Immadi Pulikeshi's Aihole inscription, and other inscriptions portray the military achievements of then rulers. The Uttarameru inscription narrate the rural administration of Chola kings. Apart from these, many political, social, cultural, economic, education, religious aspects are reflected in these inscriptions. Next source is coins. Coins, though coins are small in shape, they contain many important aspects. They are helped in understanding the geographical extent of the early rulers' kingdoms who, who minted coins. They also aid us in knowing the language of administration, title of the kings possessed, their religion, economic conditions of the time, and metal technology in of the particular kingdoms. Samudragupta had minted seven different types of gold coins based on the pictures on those coins. It is said that Samudragupta was a lover of music and he conducted Ashwamedha Yaga too. Gautami Putra Shatakarni got the name of Nahapana erased on his coins and engraved his name on them. This supports the view that Gautami Putra had defeated Nahapana. The availability of Roman coins in Bangalore proves that fact that this region had trade link with Romans 2000 years back. Monuments. Monuments are the major sources of writing history. Palaces, temples, forts, and pillars, etc. The mountains only, the monuments only, Mehruli's iron pillar and Vijaypura's whispering Golgumbas are the evidences of the mortuary maturity of then science and technology knowledge. Shah Jahan's Taj Mahal tells the story of love. Chittu, Chittor's Vijayastamba tells the victory of Ranakumbha. The cave mastery over painting and sculpture, cave pictures and engraves Elephanta. Ellora and Ajanta narrates the mastery over painting and sculpture during their period. Other ruins based on the various pieces of terracotta, bangles, beads, and seal produ- procured during the examination, one can understand the socio culture, economic, political, and religious life then of then people. Not only this, one can also understand the food habits and the pattern of business of those times by applying carbon 14 dating procedure on the biological ruins found in these sites. Like this, the remains found at excavation tell many things that we were lost over a period of time. So, this is about the sources. Thank you, children. Good luck.